impossible things may happen that the world's never seen before.
Alright, kids. Grandpa Zoro's here. You want to hear a story? Alright. I'm going to tell you a story about Monkey D. Luffy, the king of the pirates. Are you ready? This is the story of how Monkey D. Luffy defeated the dreaded pirate captain Silver Fox Foxy in a Davy back fight, which was something that we had back around when I was your age. Anyways, back then we had just gotten back from sailing through the sky and escaping from a marine base. I should know, I was there. Anyways, we were sailing along to the next island, and the next island we got to, it was honestly kind of weird, if you ask me. There were long dogs and really tall horses, and there was this man walking on like bamboo stilts, and what was interesting was all these islands were interconnected, and so you could walk from one chain of islands, or one island on the chain to another island. Sorry about that, memory's kind of going. Anyways, that was Long Ring Long Land for you. The guy that we met, his name was Tanjit, I think. Anyways, about that time we got surrounded by this group of pirates, and they were led by this guy named Silver Fox Foxy. An absolute sneaky piece of work if you ever saw one. Anyways, so there we were, surrounded by this group of pirates, and they said that their captain wanted to engage our captain in what was called a Davy back fight. So, a Davy back fight, based on what we found out, was a series of games that pirates would play against each other, and the winner in each of these games would get to steal a crewmate or something else of value from the losing crew. So of course our captain, Luffy, being very impulsive, agrees to this. So, in our first competition, we all had to build makeshift boats. And all we had was about 3 barrels and 2 pieces of wood, and we had to figure out how to make a boat and sail around the island that we were on. We were each given an eternal pose, so that if we got lost or too far from shore, we could get back. Anyways, we ended up losing that first game, and we lost our doctor, Tony Chopper, or as you may know him, Uncle Tony. Anyways, so Chopper was there, and after he got captured, he was pretty upset and was kind of crying like a little baby. So I told him to get over it and not to worry because we would win him back. just like I do. Anyways, so we went on to the next competition, which was where you had to get the opposing team into a ring. The only problem was I was working with your old Uncle Sanji, and we didn't get along back in those days. He used to call me Mosshead all the time. Anyways, I had to work with him, and it wasn't very easy, but we ended up working things out, and we defeated those monsters, and we won Chopper back, which was really nice. Now, no cheating was allowed in these games, but their referee was absolutely horrible and was just kind of sitting there and pretending not to see that they were using weapons and other things to cheat. So we were at a major disadvantage. Anyway, I don't remember very well because my memory is kind of foggy. So some people in the tell this story differently and say there were two more competitions that we did. Apparently, racing around a roller rink and playing pirate dodgeball. But who knows? It was so long ago I can't even remember myself. Anyways, so the last competition that we did was what was known as combat. So, how we decided where the combat would take place was a cannon was randomly spun, and when the cannon stopped, it landed on Silver Fox Foxy's ship. So we all gathered around while Luffy went to go fight Silver Fox Foxy in a boxing match. I don't know why, but our family friend Usopp, you know him, he's our mechanic. He gave Luffy an Afro wig, telling him that it would help. Anyways, so they got into the fight, and of course, Foxy was immediately trying to cheat by using weapons and even battle mechs and stuff that happened to be on his ship. But Luffy saw through all of that and got through all of it, amazing as he was. Anyways, what it finally came down to was that Foxy tried using his devil fruit on Luffy. Now, Foxy's devil fruit, mind you, was something interesting, a real piece of work, because what Foxy could do was he could slow down the speed of anything. For example, kids, mind you, if a cannonball was shot, Foxy could hit that cannonball with his slow beam, and it could take the cannonball years to ever reach you, but once the slow beam wore off, the cannonball would hit you with all the force that it originally had. So that's what he was doing. He was slowing down Luffy's punches, and eventually he kind of slipped up and didn't get his timing quite right, and Luffy got him for all the force of a punch that had been coming for quite a while. Knocked him straight out of that ring. He went sailing right into the sky. Couldn't believe it. Anyways, after that, Foxy was kind of a footnote. That was until we saw him again on Spa Island, but that's a story for another day. Anyways, after that we went back to the village of Tanjit and his tribesmen, and turns out that the ocean had risen a bit and it covered up one of their land trails to get to the next island. This was a problem, but even more than that, what was a real problem was that a Navy admiral had shown up Admiral Aokiji, or as we came to know him, the Iceman. So anyway, he shows up and he says that he doesn't want to fight, he just wanted to see where Nico Robin ended up after she joined our crew in Arabasta. So, of course, Luffy, being the kind of guy he is, challenges him to a fight, and this is after Aokiji had frozen Robin, and so Usopp and the rest of the crew are trying to defrost Nico Robin while Luffy is fighting him, and Luffy does not stand a chance against this guy. I honestly should have been there to help, but Usopp said that we should go back and help, but no. This was Luffy's fight. He wanted to fight it on his own, so I had to let him. Anyways, Luffy did not stand a chance, and right as we were running back and saw him being frozen, Aokiji just kind of left. And as he left, he showed us just how immense his power was. And he put his hand in the ocean, and for as far as we could see, he froze the entire ocean. Now, this made a land bridge so that the Tanjiro and his tribesmen could get across to the next island. And Aokiji kind of just rode away. And so, yeah. We defrosted Luffy, and everything was pretty good from there on out. And that's the story of our time on Long Ring Long Land and the Davy back fight. So, now it's time for you guys to go to bed, and I'm gonna go to bed too. And have a good night with your sweet Grandma Nami. Anyways, see you later.
Hey everyone out there, AfroX here. Hope you liked the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you want to see. A shout out to our famous patron, our epic patron Calvin C, and our legendary patron
Tricks the Anime Hater.